Big results last night. In the 34th Congressional District in Texas, a young woman named Myra Flores won her election. Let me tell you some of the details of this election and why it was so significant. Myra Flores is the first Republican to win in the 34th Congressional District in Texas in 100 years. Think about that for a minute. It's been over 100 years since Republicans have won this seat. Putting it into context for you, Hillary Clinton in 2016 won this district by 22 points. As recently as 2020, the retiring congressman won by 14 points. Now, Myra Flores, the Republican candidate, born in Mexico, the first woman born in Mexico to ever be elected a congressperson in the United States, has swung this election by 21 points. They went in the space of less than 2 years from Democrats winning this congressional seat by 14 points to Republicans winning it by around 7 points. Now, Joe Biden only won this district by 4 points, but what it represents in a larger context is Hispanics are overwhelmingly all over the country breaking in favor of the Republican Party because Democrats have become totally insane. The kind of Democrats who are demanding the word colonials be stripped from George Washington University are alienating people all over this nation. And as a result, we are going to see not only a red wave, but potentially a red tsunami, the likes of which we have never seen before in the history of this country. Hispanics are breaking for Republicans because they believe in America, because they understand the difference between boys and girls, because they have strong family values, and because the Democrat Party is culturally insane. And everyone with a functional brain who doesn't live in New York or L.A. is rejecting them overwhelmingly. Monster win. Congratulations to Myra Flores. So not one bit of news here. They are redistricting the congressional district, the Texas 34 congressional district, so that it's even more slanted in favor of Democrats. So Myra Flores may have a difficulty in winning this election again in November. But in the short term, she is going to go to D.C. and begin to represent the Republican Party there. In a larger context, a 21-point swing in South Texas is going to make people who wake up in New York and L.A. after this midterm wonder what in the world has occurred and what has gone on. And if this is representative, which I think to a large extent it is, of the red tsunami that we are going to see, not just a wave, a tsunami, then many people are going to get overwhelmed by the degree to which the Republican Party is going to dominate. We may have a 1984 Ronald Reagan-like victory on the precipice of occurring here, a seismic redirection of the country, all thanks to Joe Biden's incompetence, which has led, by the way, in the last hour or so to a 0.75 point interest rate hike. Your mortgages, your loans, they're all going to get far more expensive. It is the biggest hike since 1994, and they also are letting it be known that they may have to do another 0.75 point increase at the next Fed meeting in July in an effort to try to deal with rampant inflation at 8.6%, thanks to Democrats wildly overspending. Without Joe Manchin, and I hope you went and watched that video I shared on Twitter of Joe Scarborough on MSNBC, without Joe Manchin holding up against the $5 trillion in additional spending, this would have been a truly unbelievable double-digit inflation going on right now.